Steelers Inner Harbor. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. Deontay Hardy to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Report. Set up.
The drive begins with Henry. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lamar off the play fake. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
3rd and short, he's taking the option right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. Running for it. Here's Henry. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. 1st down throw for Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to get this down to the 13. We'll pause here. There's someone injured after that play. And, yeah, it's their tight end, Mark Andrews. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Taken in by Likely. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying down the middle with Chandler. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
They'll stick with Chandler. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He puts some power on a deep one left. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Play fake, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is ahead for about 5. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Given 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Another run for Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, here's Lamar. He rolls to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be Vikings football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Hawkinson reels it in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing out to the left, Cup. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Man in motion, out of the slot. They give up the gut to Chandler. Gets in, touchdown Minnesota. The Vikings break the tie here in the first. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. He gets loose down the right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it down to a single point. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Miller on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll try it left with Chandler. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
On 1st down, Jackson finding Flowers. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. This has the makings of a shootout. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Lamar throwing again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal. Lamar now from the gun. Touchdown, Baltimore! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set, first and 10. Now a give to Chandler, running right. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. No luck on the connection, it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now McCarthy. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Give that tackle to Broderick Washington. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. He'll get this to Jefferson. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. Throwing on third and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Escapes, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Chandler again. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce. 2 yards on the tote, and that won't improve their spot much. Third and a mile coming up. Now it's McCarthy. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Now pitch it to Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They send a tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings take over as he records the 40th interception of his career. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. There's Marcus Williams in on that stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. McCarthy to throw it. Pass is caught by Addison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. This is Chandler. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Vikings pushing for a late spark before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. McCarthy looking to throw. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On the carry, it's Chandler. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Working inside the red zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, following his interception, he remains out there. Looks like he got banged up pretty badly on that play. They'll send someone out to look at him. 1st and 10 from the 41. Lamar off the play fake. Into the hands of Likely. And they bring him down around the 34.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down. Here's Lamar. He's on the move. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
2nd and 10 now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Caleb Evans has it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands, because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. He beams one deep right side. And they pick him off again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it. 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Ravens calling on Justin Tucker for the field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Chandler. Will cobble together a yard there. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. McCarthy throwing here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Able to find Chandler here. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. Alpha.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Finds his fullback. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Go right here. Ready, shot. Set up.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Looking to throw, McCarthy has his man. It's Addison. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 43. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They fielded that punt. It'll be a punt of 39 yards in the end. And the Ravens will go on offense.
13. Shut up.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Offense up to the line fast. First down throw for Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. This is Henry on second. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this third down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. Lamar now from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Back to the air, McCarthy. They connect for the first. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They find a way to get it done against the odds here, Brock. That's 11 on 4th and 10, and it keeps this drive moving. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go now. 18 left, 18 left, 19 right. 60 left.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Trying for the deep ball, and they pick him off again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and it happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Flying down the middle with Henry. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll run here with Henry. Has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Miller on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Well, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. Trying down the middle with Chandler. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll stick with Chandler. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Namdi Madubuike making that stop. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down. 3-quarters. Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run now with Chandler. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him only 1 yard. Again, the run doesn't get it done, and now it's 4th and 3. McCarthy to throw for it. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll give to Chandler. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. McCarthy to throw it. He gets this one to Chandler. Still has some space inside the 35. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. They give up the gut to Chandler. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. McCarthy looking to throw. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The drive begins with Henry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Jackson off the play action. Buying some time right. He can run it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey. Shut up.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more. And that's going to bring up 3rd and very long.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass brought in. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. McCarthy throwing here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take over on his 11th interception of the campaign.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Miller on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll try it left with Chandler. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hockenson reels it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a give to Chandler. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Now it's McCarthy. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
To the air, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Now McCarthy trying to push it deep downfield. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Gets this to Bateman. And he's taken down at the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Wow, wide open here, complete. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Ravens continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Miller on the return.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And that one is himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. Chandler again. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Caught, nice gain left side. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
This one is up and good. And the Vikings cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Hardy on the return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He'll get this to Henry. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they bring him down.